All right, hello everybody. Welcome to my driving video. This is Nathan. Thanks for looking. Thanks for joining my driving video of this 2015 Chevrolet Express. This is a cargo van, and I normally just kind of show and say, hey, this is what we're driving, but I want to make sure you guys realize if you're going to watch this video through, this has Adrian steel shelving units in it, has this bulkhead cage divider. So it's an empty cargo van. It's a little noisier than, passenger car would be, but that's what we're driving. If you want to see the whole van in much more detail, inside, outside, underneath, every which way, check out my walk around video about it as well. But it's a beautiful, beautiful, nice van, and we're going to go drive it on some city streets, some freeway streets. This is an extended, so this is the long dog. This is 155-inch wheelbase. It's a 3/4 ton. It's a 4.8 liter V8 engine. The interior is fantastic, super clean and nice. That green you see there is my bag of stuff, supplies behind the seat there. Excellent condition. Everything works. So we are going to go. I usually like to do that and kind of show just for a moment what it is that we're going to be driving, just so you know. But I definitely wanted to show the fact of the cargo shelves and drawers and bins back there, simply because they do make some noise, of course, when you go over bumps. It's not too bad, but it's probably definitely going to create some noise on this video, but I don't care, because I like to make videos. I like to make driving videos to show and tell people what I like and what I don't like about the way something drives and or the configuration of it. So we're going to do that here. Thanks for taking a look. Thanks for joining. If you like what I do, give a thumbs up, ring the bell, and subscribe to my channel. I love to make videos and talk about cars and present cars to everybody on YouTube, and I get much satisfaction out of folks who watch my videos and get insight or gain benefit from watching them, because they're looking to buy something like this in another city, another town, another state, another country, whatever it is. I like it. I like it because I like that I'm helping you. So this van runs and drives perfectly, truly perfectly. Everything works on it like it should. Air conditioning works. It's got power windows, power locks, power mirrors. You can see the switches right there. Cruise control, it all works. Has a newer radio with Bluetooth and aux and USB. Nice increased functionality, of course, from the factory. And, it's not a Cadillac. It's not a town car. It's not a sports car, but it does what it's supposed to do, and it's ready to work. This van is ready for someone to put their logos on, put their decals on, and start working with it the next day. This was a one-owner vehicle. That's right. This was a one-owner vehicle. It was owned by a office supply company that did desks and office furniture, modular type things. So all it ever carried was office supply type stuff. I said in my walk around video, I think nothing gross or messy like paint or drywall or medical supplies or anything like that. And also, and a good thing, see that U-Haul van right in front of us? I would rather have something like this that's a one owner owned by a private office supply company than a U-Haul van that's been driven by everyone under the sun, right? So that's my opinion. So one owner makes it all the better. There's the gauges, so you can see. Hang on a second here. Let's get going straight again. There's all the gauges. Everything works correctly. The fuel gauge is correct. It has about 3/4 of a tank of fuel. It rides nice. It's comfortable. I mean, it's fantastic visibility with these big, huge windows and these low belt lines on the doors. Big, huge windshield. Of course, you look in the rearview mirror, you can't see out the back because there's no windows. But it does have a backup camera. This does, because it's a 2015. Backup camera appears in the rearview mirror when you put it in reverse. Also, the windshield on this is brand new, like just done very recently and replaced. So this is nice, fresh, clean glass. So it doesn't have any pits or chips or cracks in it, of course. And we might be at this light for a minute, but anyway, we're going to continue. We're going to go down this road a little ways, and we're going to go down another city road. So it's going to be a few minutes till we get to the freeway. So if you want to see the freeway section, you can fast forward, skip ahead, but we're just going to drive like I drive, and whatever it is with the traffic, it is. This van, headliner's nice and tight and firm, no issues with the headliner. Visors are nice. I mean, everything is nice about this van. And this van truly is ready to go and ready to work and start making money right away. So I think these seats are incredibly comfortable. I mean, there's the passenger seat, you can see it, and plus you've got armrests. I think it's great. You got power outlets here. It has a regular plug 120 volt outlet there. Lots of cup holders, a compartment there. Of course, vinyl floor throughout, easy to clean. I think the seat's really comfortable, and I was thinking about that I wanted to say this on this video, so I'm just going to say it while we're stopped here. My stepmother had a brand new 1997 Chevrolet, or I'm sorry, it was a GMC Savannah, same difference, high top conversion van. Now, that was luxury, but nonetheless, I drove that van a good bit during her ownership. She owned it for many years. And it was a great van. It was very reliable, had no problems. I mean, that's what these vans are known for. And regardless of which engine, they're all good. These vans haven't changed much over all of these years, which is why I guess I'm bringing this up. They haven't really changed much at all. Hers was in 1997, and literally when I drive this is a 2015, so this is... Boy, this light's taking a long time today. This is 2015, so this is almost 20 years newer. I mean, whatever that math is, it's 18 years. I mean, 18 years. It's almost 20 years newer. And this literally feels identical. I mean, even the gauge cluster doesn't look that much different from the 1997. But I guess that's okay too, because one of the things I talk about in general on cars is look around at what's on the road, look around at what lasts, look around what holds up to the test of time. Those are the cars and the vans and the trucks and the things you want to own, because they're proven, and they clearly have proven that they're going to last and that they are worthy. So, I mean, GM hasn't changed much about this van in obviously forever, and because it works, and because it serves so many purposes. Cargo vans like this, box trucks on the back instead of the cargo van, emergency vehicles, conversion vans, you know, all kinds of things. So anyway, so that's my story about that. Hopefully we can make this next light. Apologize I didn't pick a better route, but it is a little busy right now this time of day. This van has 4 keys. It has both original GM keys plus 2 spare keys, so it has 4 keys. Also in the instrument cluster here, if you click on the miles, the little road picture here, it'll show you, you know, the trip odometers, the fuel range, which is very much off, and so is the fuel economy, because it's done more idling than anything lately. How many gallons of gas have been used, a timer, the average speed, the tachometer right there, 500 RPMs, and as soon as I touch the gas, of course, it goes up just like a normal tachometer. And then the button down below, the little car picture, will show you the oil life remaining, the units, the tire pressures, which is really nice, and the engine hours, 5660. So there's that. Just nice things that you would have on your regular vehicle that you also get to have the pleasures of on even a cargo van. Automatic headlights, you know, cruise control, auto lights, power windows, power locks, power mirrors. I mean, It's everything that I would need in a vehicle, and with the backup camera, it really doesn't matter that you can't see out the back. Let me show you the backup camera. This person behind us is going to get nervous. Put it in reverse, and there's whoever that is behind us. So backup camera works great, and there's a nice image there in the mirror. It's easy to see. There you go. Go before they go. I like it. Also, I wanted to talk about the maintenance on this van before I got too far into this video. This van just it has tires that are basically brand new. They were replaced very short time ago. They have 12 30-seconds tread, so they're as good as new. Here we go. The front brakes have 90% remaining. The rear brakes are new, 12 millimeters of brake pad on the rear. The oil was just changed. The exhaust manifold gaskets have just been replaced, along with the water pump and the thermostat. Water pump is a kind of common deal on this engine. I mentioned in my walk around video, this engine didn't overheat. There were no actual engine problems. It just had a slightly seeping water pump, so clearly was time to replace it. So water pump got replaced, thermostat, of course, cooling system flush, oil change, exhaust manifold gaskets. There's those shelves being loud. And on top of that, it has 3 brand new catalytic converters. There's a Y pipe that comes off the engine, and there's a catalytic converter on either side of this picture of Y, right? Like this with a tail. There's a cat off each side of the engine, and then there's one underneath the van. So there's 3 total catalytic converters. This had all of that replaced, so it's all brand new, and it wasn't from theft, but it just was determined to needed to be done. So all 3 catalytic converters at the same time. This van has 4 O2 sensors. You see my fingers? 3, 4. Yes, so it has 4 O2 sensors. All 4 O2 sensors got replaced as well. So it has all new catalytic converters, 3 of them, and all new oxygen sensors, 4 of them. So that's a lot of items, folks, and that's just how we do it. That's how we do it, to make it ready and make it right for you. And, you know, like I say in general, I think it's a fair statement. You can probably find one of these for less money than this vehicle is advertised for, but it's not going to look like this. It's not going to drive like this. It's not going to have near as many new parts. So this is turnkey and ready to go. So, and I would think that's a lot of value for someone that is looking to purchase and immediately put it to work. So as soon as we make this red light, we're going to make a turn, and then we should be pretty consistently driving until we get to the freeway. It shifts great. It sounds great. It's quiet, other than, of course, the shelves banging around a little bit in the back. I do figure that with some items placed on those shelves that probably should be better, you know, with some weight on them and some things in the drawers. But it is what it is. Steering wheel is nice and straight when you get out on the road like this, and especially out on the freeway. It's perfect. Just nice all the way. I like also like the mirrors, the extended mirrors down below. You can see the mirror there. Don't worry, I'm looking out front while I'm showing you this. The upper mirror is power, of course, with this control, and the lower mirror you do have to move by hand, but it makes it nice to be able to see more of the side of the van. Those are really nice. They're manual folding also, by the way. So you know what's funny is when I go around a roundabout like that, it reminds me and it makes me think of, again, my stepmom's 1997 GMC Savannah. It was an Explorer conversion, if you're familiar with that. And I think it's made in Warsaw, Indiana, I believe. An Explorer conversion van company. But when you're driving this and you go, quote unquote, pitch it into a corner or go around this roundabout, it really doesn't feel as big as it is. You know, it's only as big as you make it feel. I mean, there's all that back on this van going on, all that rear end. But when you're sitting up here and you're driving it, it just drives like a car. I mean, it's not hard to drive at all. I mean, you got to be cognizant of the length, of course, but it's definitely not hard to drive. Handles nicely. It's got great power and acceleration. I mean, it's probably got more engine than it even probably needs, but of course, being a 3/4 ton, it needs to be able to do what you need. So we're gonna get over here. See, very easy to change lanes with those nice mirrors. We're coming up to the freeway here. Hopefully it's not too crowded. It looks like it might be a little slow, but we'll get on the freeway there and go a little ways. I mean, the purpose of my driving videos, I guess, is to talk some more, talk to you some more, talk to you about what I like, what I don't like, share some personal experiences and reflections, and share with you what I think about drivability, you know, and just to show a variety of driving speeds and styles and whatnot. So it does look a little busy out there, but we'll get out there and I'm sure it'll free up as we go down the road. There's some construction going on over here too. Really does have nice acceleration. And another thing I want to say is, like, I find this seat comfortable enough. Boy, look at the traffic. I find this seat comfortable enough that I would say that I would be fine to drive this van, you know, a long distance. And I really mean that, because I mean, the seat's not quite as plush and luxurious as it was on my stepmom's Savannah conversion van, but it is definitely padded and thick and comfortable. And of course, I could have my arm on the armrest right now while I'm stuck in some traffic. If I actually, there we go. I have it on the armrest now while I'm steering with the right hand and holding this with my left. How about that? Unbelievable, this amount of people. I apologize, you guys. This is just when I decided to make this video, and here we are. But once it frees up, I'll go a little further if I need to give you some good freeway drive time here. You can hear those shelves over the bumps. So as far as I've always known, as far as those shelves are concerned, Adrian steel is really good stuff, and it looks to be very versatile to me as far as having, you know, compartments and hooks for like extension cords and things like that. There's a fire extinguisher mount where you can mount a fire extinguisher back there. Of course, this bulkhead divider behind the two front seats here is nice. That way, if there's anything heavy or sharp, that if you get in an accident or something, you know, have to brake real hard, that you don't have an air compressor flying through the front windshield or something like that. But the shelves are nice. The drawers seem very quality, like ball bearing type drawers. I've always known that Adrian steel stuff to be very good quality stuff for commercial vehicles, so I think it's a winner. And as you saw briefly, but you could see a lot more in my walk around video, the rubber floor up front here is absolutely perfect. There's no wear or holes in it. I'm going to show you real quick. You know, it's in great shape. Even over here on the driver's side floor, there's no wear or anything in it. And same thing in the back, in the cargo area. The floor is very intact and very nice. There's no tears or wear. A little bit at the very back doors that I showed and told in the walk around video, but it's really minor. Right at the rear doors, right at the edge, but very, very minor. So we're up to 52, 55 miles per hour now. We're getting there. Now we're starting to move, make some progress here. And there's 65 miles per hour now. So now we're moving. So I would normally like to use this stretch of road and then come back the other way, but something must have happened going that other way, which is why there's so much traffic. So I don't think we're gonna do that today. We're just gonna find we're gonna find new roads. There we go. Opening up on the left. Look at that, little bit of push down on the accelerator up to 65 real quick. Very, very nice. I just set the cruise control. You can see the little green indicator there on the dashboard showing that the cruise control is engaged at 67 miles per hour or whatever that is right there. So cruise control works, working well. I'm gonna turn that back off, just like to demonstrate that. It's comfortable. I mean, you know, if I wasn't talking to you, if I wasn't talking to you, I would have the radio on a little bit to help with the shelf noise back there. But it is what it is. It's smooth and it's nice. 70 miles per hour right now. Steering wheel is nice and straight, doesn't pull or do anything weird. It rolls very smoothly and very nice. Now, do I think every cargo van has been as well maintained as this one has? Probably not, but this has been well cared for. This is a one owner van. This has a ton of new parts. Everything works like I said in the beginning, and it's just nice. And it's been kept indoors in a warehouse, which is why it's so clean and nice on the outside and underneath. I mean, they're not all created equal. I'm sure most are not treated as well as this has been. So 60, 62 miles per hour. I mean, it's nice all the way. I don't want to get caught up in that traffic, so I think we're just gonna let's see. I think I'll get off this exit here and kind of just drive a little more and a little different way here. But you've seen at freeway speed, it is very nice. Ride's nice. 50, 55 just on this normal industrial road, and it's nice. I mean, it even goes over the bumps nicely. There's no weird noises. I mean, the suspension's tight on this. I mean, there's no leaks. The alignment's straight. It's just nice. It's nice all the way, and like I said many times, and I'll just say it again, it doesn't need anything. It's ready to go. It's ready to work. It's ready to put your decals or magnets or graphics or whatever you want on the side and start working tomorrow. So, could be the biggest Amazon fulfillment center you may have ever seen right there. Give a thumbs up if you like what I do. Ring the bell to subscribe to the channel. Leave your comments. I mentioned on the walk around video, and I'm going to mention it now that I'm not around as many cars so I can think a little more clearly while I'm talking. I appreciate if you leave comments, feedback, suggestion. If you like what I do, say so. If you own one of these vans, and I can only imagine it's going to be nothing but good things, but if you own one and you've had good success with it and had a lot of years with it and a lot of mileage, probably more than this, there are lots and lots of vans like this that have more mileage than this. You know, say something, share your story, share your ownership. I'd appreciate it. I know others would appreciate it. I think it's neat to read about and hear people's feedback and you know, how it's been good to them, what they like about it, what they don't like about it. You know, anything you want to share, just feel free. I think it's great. So seems to be a lot of traffic right here too. Everywhere I'm going there's traffic, but I hope you guys have seen enough here. I think I'm gonna sign off here in a moment. I've driven quite a bit here. You've got a pretty good idea. You can watch the walk around video. Like I said, you can see me talk about the entire exterior, the interior in much more detail underneath the van. It's a great van. It's a great van for the money. It's got a lot of life left to give, and it couldn't have come from a better home, so to speak. Speaking of, here, look at that. That's a short wheelbase. There's a white one coming. I'm gonna wait till this is a big construction site over here on the right, and here comes one right now coming the other way. It looks like a shorter wheelbase, but very similar. And there you go. Look at missing half the paint on the side. See what I mean? But it's still kicking. It's missing paint on the back doors. I could see when that guy went by. And that's what I mean when I say most of these aren't going to be near as nice as this one, or come from, quote unquote, come from near as good of a home, right? So, you know, I always think, no matter what, that a one owner that's been well cared for and has the condition to prove it is better with, you know, 198,000 miles is better than if it was the same van. And I don't care if it's this van, that car, it doesn't matter. This is my thoughts, my beliefs. If it's the same vehicle, but it has 5 owners, or even say 3, whatever, you know, more owners, less miles, but has an accident or 2, you know, I mean, I think there's a lot of value in one owner having something and taking care of it because they're going to take care of it. And especially in the situation of this was a company commercial vehicle, so of course they had to take care of it because it had to be reliable for the company and the employees to use, to drive, to deliver their products they're selling, right? So it all makes sense. I could talk for days, as you may have figured out. So thanks for looking. Thanks for watching. Thanks for joining. There's our gauges once again. So you see a little bit of sun there. There we go. Thanks, everybody. Give me a thumbs up if you like what I do. Ring the bell and subscribe. Awesome, awesome cargo van right here. Can't go wrong with this one. So make it a great day, and peace. We'll see you next time. Okay? Bye-bye.